Good evening. The wait is almost over. The games are almost here. The opening ceremonies for the Vancouver Winter Olympics are less than 48 hours from now, and Tourism Vancouver Island will be there. It's making its pitch at a pre-games event that happens at this time tomorrow night. The goal is to entice international journalists to make a side trip to Vancouver Island and to expose what they find here to the people who are watching or reading their stories back home. News reporter Brent Shearer has more on the story and what island tourism officials are hoping to accomplish. He joins us now in our Mid-Island Bureau. Brent.
Hudson, almost all of the talk among the foreign media over the next few weeks will be about Vancouver and Whistler, and of course the Olympic Games themselves. But for a few hours tomorrow, people from right here on Vancouver Island are hoping to grab a little bit of the spotlight.
Vancouver Island and the Sunshine Coast.
The video is part of the sales pitch Tourism Vancouver Island will be making to media from around the world. Delegations from up and down Vancouver Island are heading to Vancouver to try and sway journalists into venturing across the water to write some stories about the island.
We think the event is going to leave them with a really good taste in their mouth about Vancouver Island, and we'll continue to talk to them about coming back and visiting Vancouver Island, writing stories about Vancouver Island, and really leveraging on what the Olympics has created as an awareness for British Columbia.
Nanaimo's mayor is hoping his city will be able to steal some of the spotlight away from Vancouver and Whistler, even for just a short time. Organizers booked the event for tomorrow, the day prior to the opening ceremony, in an effort to grab some attention before all eyes turn to the games.
We also want to promote the investor opportunities that exist here, and there's some huge investor opportunities, and one that immediately comes to mind is a conference center hotel.
The other idea is a passenger-only ferry service from the harbor city to downtown Vancouver. If there was a inexpensive and quick way to get to downtown Vancouver, some say more people could have been lured into seeing the island during the games. Despite being relatively close to Vancouver and Whistler, these downtown hotels don't have any bookings over the next 3 weeks they can attribute directly to the games.
The current delays are making it a challenge. If we had a faster mode of transportation that would reduce it from an hour and a half to perhaps an hour and a bit, harbor to harbor, for instance, as we enjoyed back in the early 90s and then just a few short years ago, that would make all the difference.
But the focus of the event tomorrow is on bringing people to the island in the future, and by that time perhaps there will be more ways to get here. The city of Nanaimo says it's working with 3 different investor groups on starting up a passenger-only ferry service to downtown Vancouver. And at the same time, it's still shopping around for someone to build a hotel to accompany the new conference center here. The city's mayor says both projects are top priorities and integral to bringing more tourism dollars to the island.
You need that hotel, absolutely. Brent, thank you.
Thank you.